Hi, this is Juan from JuanTutors.com. Welcome to my totally free office hours. Today we're working on the New York 2016 Geometry Common Core Regents, problem number 16. If you want to access these exams, go to nysedregents.org, click on the appropriate tabs, and all the tests are freely available to you. So, what are the coordinates of the center and the length of the radius of the circle represented by the equation x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 8y plus 11 equals 0? And then there's a few answers here, and I recommend that you pause the video and try the problem on your own. This is what I tell everybody. Without a diagram, these problems are almost undoable. So I definitely recommend that you draw a diagram. Okay, so oops. Let's draw some graph. Okay, now there is a way to do this problem without actually knowing how to generate the center and the radius. I'm going to show you how to generate the center and the radius, but there is a way to do it without that. Okay, so how do we do this? One way is to actually graph, and now let's say, for example, we want to test example number 1. So if the center is at 2, -4, 2 and none, 2, 3, 4, -4, okay? So that's the center, and let's say it has a radius of 3, then there's actually 4 points that you can generate on the circle. A radius of 3 means that all points 3 units away from this point are on the circle. So if I go 3 units up, okay, 3 units up, that's the point, so this is the point 2, -4. So up 3 units, that's 2, -1. To the right 3 units, that's 5, -1, -4 rather. If I go down 3 units, that's to -7. From the center, I go to 2, -7. And if I go to the left for 3 units, 1, 2, 3, I get to the point 2 minus 3 is -1, so -1, -4. And now there's only one answer, one possible answer. Oops, this is a horrible circle. To this question. It's not the best circle, but there's only one answer that will satisfy these 4 points. If the number 1 is the correct answer, then you could plug in 2, -1 to the equation, 5, -4 to the equation, 2, -7 to the equation, and -1, 4 to the equation. If all 4 points satisfy that equation, this is the answer. Now, so that's how to do it. So do that and see which answer you get. So now you know there is a way to do this question without doing it the way they expect us to do it. You know. Always try to, access that imagination that you have in your mind, some imaginative way of getting the answer. All right. So how do we actually do this then in an algebraic way? There is actually an algebraic way. It does help to know the standard form for the equation of a circle. So standard. And by the way, my point is that you could do this with choice 2, 3, and 4. So standard form for the equation of a circle. Of a circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared for a center at h comma k, and then radius r. So what we need to do is we need to take this original equation and convert it into this form. So x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 8y plus 11 equals 0. So that's what we're going to do. We got to complete the square twice. So let's see, completing the square, we get, let's scroll down a little bit to give us more space. So x squared minus, I'm going to subtract 11 from both sides. X squared minus 4x, okay, plus y squared plus 8y equals -11. And the reason I'm doing that is so I can just focus on completing the squares on the right side. So let's see, for -4 over 2 squared, equals negative 4 over 2 is negative 2 squared is 4, and 8 over 2 squared is equal to 8 over 2 is 4. 4 squared is 16. So I'm going to add 4. And I'm going to add 16. Then here I'm going to add 4 and add 16. Okay. So what do I get? I get that x squared minus 4x plus 4 plus y squared plus 8y plus 16 equals, well, let's see, negative 11 plus 4 plus 16. 4 plus 16 is 20, minus 11 is 9. Okay, and that tells me that the radius is probably going to be 3. So that'll eliminate already number choice 3 and 4. It is going to be 3 because the square root of 9 is 3. Let's see. So now negative 4 over 2 is negative 2. So this is x minus 2 squared. The reason we added these numbers is so that we can actually convert this, we could actually write this as a perfect square. Plus, now 8 over 2 is 4, so y plus 4 squared equals now 3 squared. 9 is 3 squared. So this is the equation of the circle with center x minus h, so h is 2, and then k equals, we're adding 4, we need to subtract a negative 4, so, and then r is equal to 3. Center 2, negative 4, and r equals 3. So let's see, that's it. Center 2, negative 4, r equals 3. Hey, what a big coincidence. The one we had would have tested would have been the answer. So that we would have gotten the correct answer had we just plugged these 4 numbers in. But of course, we do want to know how to do this question algebraically. If your goal is just to know how to answer this question, definitely hit the next button. Hover over the video and hit the next button to go on to problem 17. But we did here create an extra problem at JuanTutors.com so that you can get some extra practice on a similar problem. What is the equation of a circle with center P, 5, negative 2, and radius 5? And then there's 4 choices. None of these are in the standard form. But what the trick that we had done, by the way, try this again on your own. Try it on your own. Draw a diagram, see what you get. So I'm going to draw my diagram here. Okay? And really, you should be able to get this question by testing some points. So the center is at P, 5, negative 2. 5, negative 2. Now I'm going to erase this arrow for a moment and do this a little bit longer. Hold on. Erase the arrow and do this a little bit longer so that you can see my extra points. Okay, 5, negative 2, so that's the center, P. If I move up 5 units, let's go to red. 5 units up, that's 3. 5 units down, let's extend this downward as well. So negative 2 plus 5 is 3, and also in red again. Negative 2 minus 5 is, so negative 2 minus 5 equals negative 7. And then negative 2 plus 5 equals 3. And then of course, 5 minus 5 is 0, so 5 minus 5 is 0. I'm sorry, 0. And 0, and then 5 plus 5 is 10. So then we go to the left 5, we go to the right 5. This is the point negative. This is 0, negative 2. We go to the right 5. That's 10, negative 2. We go up 5 units, and the x-coordinate is 5, the y-coordinate is 3, and we go down 5 units, the x-coordinate is 5, and the y-coordinate is negative 7. Only one of these answers satisfies all those 4 points. So if you want to plug those numbers in, this time, unlike the other one where we were guessing at what the answer might be, this one, we know what the 4 points are, and we're guessing at what the equation might be. So plug those numbers in. Only one of these answers will satisfy that equation. So, but how do we convert? How do we actually write the equation ourselves? Again, we do want to know this: x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared, with the center h comma k. and radius r. So this is a standard form for the equation of a circle. Okay, so that's the standard form. I want you to know that. Know this. Know this. It's a useful tool in geometry, algebra 2, even in calculus, so it's a useful tool. So not only know the center 5, 2, so h equals 5, k equals -2, and r equals 5, right? R equals 5. So then we plug these numbers in. So it's x minus h is 5 squared plus y minus k is -2, y plus 2 squared equals r squared is 5 squared, okay? So, and then we FOIL this out. So x squared, so x minus 5 plus y plus 2, y plus 2 equals 25. I don't know how many students say that this is x squared minus 25 when squaring this, or x squared plus 25 when squaring this, when you should FOIL, first, outer, inner, last. So x times x is x squared, x times -5 is minus 5x, -5 times x is minus 5x, -5 times -5 is 25, and then y times y is y squared, y times 2 is 2y, y times 2 times y is 2y, and 2 times 2 is 4, and that's equal to 25 because that's part of the equation. So that's x squared minus 10x plus 25 plus y squared minus plus 4y plus 4 equals 25. Subtract the 25. Subtract the 25. Let me clarify this plus. And then I get x squared minus 10x plus y squared plus 4y plus 4 equals 0. Okay, and where is that? That is choice 1 again. Okay, so that's how to do this algebraically. Had we plugged in the numbers, we notice again, had we plugged in the numbers, we would have gotten the answer just in one step. So that's how to do this question. If you have any questions, definitely post them in the comments. Listen, I know you can do it. Just keep working at it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video starting right now.